Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to take a look at this new moon in Pisces that's happening on February 27th, 2025 at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be occurring at 9 degrees and 40 minutes. This new moon in Pisces will be an intellectual upgrade for everyone. Get ready for a divine download that will help you to quantum leap from your past circumstances, transform fears that were kept in your subconscious, and begin a new, inspiring journey wherever Pisces is in your chart. This new moon may heal stuck wounds, help you to act on forgiveness and unconditional love you never thought you could give others. You could also be receiving this from another. Ending and transformations are another theme that could help to transform your physical reality to what the universe has in store for you. I want to take a look at some aspects that are happening. We have this new moon in Pisces that's ruled by Jupiter and Neptune. Jupiter being the ancient ruler, and Neptune being the modern ruler. Jupiter in Gemini will square this new moon in Pisces. It will help you to transition through any challenges brought about for your new beginning. Neptune in Pisces will conjunct Mercury, and this will help you activate your intuitive mind for inspiration and ideas. Mercury will then conjunct Saturn in Pisces and allow you to use your authority to resolve challenges in your mind and communication. Mercury will conjunct the North Node in Pisces, and this will activate your awakening and evolution. I'm going to go over all the signs. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of what's happening within your world. If you do not know your sun, moon, or rising, please download the free app, Astro Matrix app. I have how to use Astro Matrix in my playlist if that interests you. And please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Hi Taurus, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to take a look at this new moon in Pisces that's happening in your world. Please take time out to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so we're going to look at the 11th house. The 11th house is your hopes, dreams, and wishes, networks, clubs, groups, and affiliations, communities, friendships of long distance, acquaintances, older siblings, socializing in a big group setting. Technology and the internet is activated with the 11th house. Rewards and gains. The 11th house in astrology is an Aquarius house. So this is the masses, the collective. Okay? So this is a new beginning. This is a new beginning with Pisces themes. Pisces themes would be transformation, endings. It could be restoration and healing of past conditioning that you went through or the other people went through. So this could turn out to be that you're a healer, that you are one of spirituality and you're putting it out there to groups, clubs, and affiliations. This could also be a situation to where a transformation happens to where your hopes, dreams, wishes, and goals come true. Or this could be that you are tweaking them, okay? That you're looking at your hopes, dreams, wishes, and goals, and you're seeing how you can compile yourself with healing the masses versus entertaining yourself, okay? So this could be a situation to where also that gains and rewards are activated. And it could actually come from a Pisces. It could come from foreign revenue. It could also be foreign people. Pisces also rules Black people, okay? Whether you are African American, or if you're not American, African, or, just of African descent, okay? So this could also be a situation to where your psychic and intuitive abilities are at an all-time high, and people are coming to you for healing. They're coming to you for some type of definition in regards to their psychological healing, okay? And I'm not saying that you have to use astrology or tarot. You could use any type of modality that deals with spirituality, okay? Pisces is also dreams, okay? The astro realm, right? So this could be a situation to where you're helping others get into a trance state to be healed. Or you could find some type of healing from online or from groups, clubs, and affiliations, or within your community that helps you get into that trance state for a deeper healing. Some of the things such as Reiki. Reiki can help, frequency work, trying to think of others, activations. Activations aren't necessarily meditation, but activations put you into that trance state of seeing things in a different perception to change the way that the patterns of your mind work. So that could be something that you go through, right? Now, Pisces also deals with faith. It deals with people of faith. And this could look like you're getting into religious organizations or people of faith. Doesn't necessarily have to be religious. Could be those that just believe in angels or just believe in spirituality. You put in whatever title that you want, but this could be that you're getting involved in those to help heal, or to be a part of that group to help heal the masses, okay? Habits are activated with Pisces. All right, so this could also be a new beginning of you healing a habit. This could be that you're going to some type of rehabilitation, or you yourself are starting up some type of nonprofit that helps other people rehabilitate, okay, and stop their habit. Letting go and going with faith is a part of Pisces, right? Surrender is a part of Pisces. There could have been some situations that you've seen the polarity of the world happening around you, such as money, or such as something not going quite the way that you wanted it to. And you're realizing that the universe has your back and you are solely protected during this time for your hopes, dreams, wishes, and goals. But there is some type of surrender that has to happen for more to come to you, okay? And if you are going through this, you know exactly what I'm talking about, where you just have to let go and go with faith with whatever is happening with money situations, with situations of being a part of a group, or dealing with your hopes, dreams, wishes, and goals, that things are happening is just a little bit slower right now. Okay, so that could be something that you're going through. I'm seeing if there's anything else here. Prisons and hospitals are activated with Pisces. And this could be a time to where you are volunteering, or you are deciding to work for one of these, and you're helping the masses in that way. This could also be a situation of a loss, okay, or grief situation that happens too. And I'm going to give you an example, because astrology can be literal, and it could be coming out of a Pisces person that gets into the hospital, right? And then, loss happens. Or this could be a prison situation and they're going to jail because of drugs or alcohol, okay? because Pisces rules drugs and alcohol. So that could be something. But it's a new beginning for you to understand and see and be a part of within the 11th house, because the 11th house is friendships of long distance and acquaintances. So there are people here in this house. There are also older siblings in this house. So this could be a situation to where you are introduced with an older sibling going to the hospital or going to prison, right? So keep an eye out on that one. Make sure that you're keeping in touch with those people. I'm seeing if there's anything else. Mediumship, past lives, and karma healing is Pisces. And it could be that your karma is finally over. Or it could be a situation to where you're getting involved in mediumship. And mediumship for the collective, or you're finding mediumship on the internet and it helps you heal and restore. Now, I am a medium. If you want to take a look at my playlist, I do want to tell you though that those videos are very old and it was the startup of me being on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, just take what resonates, okay? All right, so let's take a look at some aspects that are happening here to get more of a picture. So the new moon is ruled by Jupiter and Neptune. Jupiter being its ancient ruler and Neptune being its modern ruler. Okay? Jupiter will be squaring this new moon, and Jupiter is in Gemini. So let's look at Gemini. Gemini is in the second house. The second house deals with your money. It deals with face, food, the values that you have. Now, when I say the values that you have, it's more or less of what you value within the world, right? Do you value family? Do you value having money? Do you value having a home, right? It really depends on the person. So you fill in the blank there. Material things that you value is also activated with the second house. Your self-worth and confidence, sensual things that you enjoy, luxury things that you enjoy, and your income and spending is here. So what this could be is that this activation is helping you to transform whatever challenges present themselves. And obviously, it looks like some type of mindset regarding money, or it looks like some type of situation with your values, right, that are coming from the collective, okay, because it's squaring. It's like, are you following the fads? Are you being a part of groups that no longer serve you anymore, right? And therefore, you're going to find something new. Jupiter is expansion. Jupiter is luck, but it's squaring the new moon as a challenge. And it presents itself for opportunities for you that could be felt on a physical or emotional level. Okay, because the new moon is the sun and the moon conjunct together. But it will help you transform any challenges that present themselves in this house, in the third house. So it could also turn out to be like you get some type of communication, because Gemini is communication. I'm going to go over Gemini with you so that you understand. Gemini is communication and your mindset. It's also people, aunts, uncles, cousins, relatives, nieces, nephews, and neighbors, ideas, documents of such, moving or movement, media and writing, small education or certificates, and it can include the environment that you grew up in, also include tangible things such as vehicles, gadgets, like cell phones and laptops, things of that nature. Okay, that's Gemini. Gemini also represents the way that you advertise, and it also can be something of productivity. Gemini is hands, when it comes to like health astrology and things like that. So keep that in mind, because if you're doing any type of taboo topics using your hands, it can help you, right? This Jupiter here is challenging, but is helping you understand what people actually want. When I first started doing tarot, I had to figure out, number one, because I was on the internet, where to set the camera, right? Where do I want this camera at? And what type of camera do I need? And, you know, it just went on and on and on, right? So challenges from Gemini, challenges from the second too, because it's intertwined together. We're taking the energies and alchemizing them. So this could be like money that is challenging for you to get, maybe as a mindset regarding money. If it is a mindset regarding money, I actually use people for this. If you're interested, you can look them up on YouTube. I use Reagan Hillier, Hilllyre. I think that's how you spell her last name. But she's with Mind Valley Talks on YouTube. She talks about manifesting. They call her the manifesting queen, right? That should be something. But I also listen to Abraham Hicks in regards to having abundance, and Tony Robbins in regards to business situations and having your mindset correct. But if it deals with money, you can use other people, because Gemini is communication. Gemini mixed with the 11th house would be communication over the internet. So this could be something, you know, that you can look into and get involved in. This could also be a situation to where you find out how to get money for your hopes, dreams, wishes, and goals. And that would include being a part of different types of groups and associations or organizations, right? Being a part of getting the money from the collective, getting the money from the internet, okay? I'm trying to think of any other ways that this could play out, because this is kind of broad. When it comes to Jupiter, it's very expansion and it's very lucky, right? But when it's challenging, it's telling you that there's a little bit more, excuse me, that there's a little bit more that you have to go through. That maybe surrendering to the situation can help, or letting go and going with faith with the situation can help. Building up that mindset can help, okay? Because Jupiter dealing with Gemini and dealing with money and your self-worth. So building up your confidence, building up your self-worth, building up money mindsets can help you evolve within that 11th house. But you have to get there. You have to see that you are worthy, right? That you're deserving. Now, it could play out in a literal sense of money being owed in regards to prisons, hospitals, money being owed in regards to maybe some type of funeral or some type of situation of a loss, right? It could also be a loss of money that happened over the internet. But I wouldn't know that situation without looking at your personal chart, right? And if that's the case, Jupiter is trying to push upon ideas, okay, with Gemini, because Gemini is ideas. Gemini is also ruled by Mercury, so we're going to look at Mercury, okay? Mercury will conjunct Neptune, which is another ruler of this new moon. All right, so they're all activated. So let's look at Mercury conjunct Neptune. Mercury will be at 24 degrees in 35 minutes. Neptune will be at 28 degrees in 51 minutes. This will help you tap into your intuitive mind for inspiration and ideas. So you can find a solution in regards to the problem or challenge that comes up during this new moon for the new beginning of you being associated with new groups, clubs, and affiliations, 11th house, with you having that goal, hope, or dream to come true, gains and rewards to come to you, and also being affiliated more so with an older sibling. Maybe your relationship is getting better. Maybe there is a friendship of long distance or acquaintance relationship that happens out of this. Or you could end up having some type of fundraising event, such as, I said socializing in large groups is activated with the 11th house. So if you were to have to pay for a funeral or something like that, you could do a fundraiser, or you could do some type of GoFundMe on Facebook, right? But Neptune is trying to give you that inspiration for the idea. Mercury involved, Mercury is those things of the mind and also communication that can happen. Okay, so you're going to figure out a way to get through whatever challenge is happening. Mercury also deals with not just Gemini, because it rules Gemini, but it also rules Virgo. So we're going to look at Virgo, okay, in the 5th house. That 5th house is your love life, is hobbies and children, your joy, hope, and optimism, okay? Celebrity, popularity, and recognition status. Friendships are here. Pets are here. Your dating life is here. Pleasure, creative endeavors, your genius and talents that you have, Taurus, okay, is in the 5th house. All right, and that's with Virgo. Virgo is typically dealing with your daily routines, your daily work and employment. It's over analytical sometimes. It can be critical sometimes on the lesser side of Virgo, but Virgo is the detail-oriented type of sign. So whatever is happening, you're going to figure out how to do things in a very light-based situation, but get all the details provided for you. And this could be that Mercury involved means that you need to talk to someone that's a friend, or that you need to get associated with whomever you're dating at this time could be helping you, right? Getting their opinion upon the situation. Or this could be love coming your way that you have been waiting for, and it's sitting there in these groups, clubs, and affiliations that you're going to try to resolve that challenge that you're having. During that challenge, you find love. That is a possibility, okay? I do want to point that out because things can just happen. The universe has a way of playing out that way. You know? This could be a situation to where your mindset is revolving around, I have to have, and you fill in the blank with the 5th house. I have to have children, or I have to have someone to date, or I have to have love, or I have to have some type of hobby. Because Virgo can be pushed in that critical sense, right, of criticizing yourself. And if it's that way, if it's turning out to be that challenge of a mindset of your self-worth is coming out of having love, having children, having some type of hobby, creative endeavor, some type of talent, right? You are being asked to let go and go with faith, to surrender to the situation and let it play out as it needs to. And while you're doing this, while you're dealing with trying to, I don't want to say push that aside, push the dream aside, but it's more or less of surrendering and letting the universe do its thing for you. Because we do have other activations with Mercury, and we're going to take a look at that because the 5th house is activated too with Mercury, and so is the 2nd house. Okay, so we're going to take a look at Saturn in Pisces that will conjunct Mercury. And Saturn will give you the capability to use your authority and embrace responsibilities. Okay, it will allow you to use that analytical thinking to resolve any questions or problems that you may have. So Saturn has been in Pisces for quite a bit. It's like the father, the dad, that has been trying to tell you that you have authority on taking over your hopes, dreams, and wishes. You have the authority of being a part of a group or not, right? You have the authority to have the relationship that you want with that older sibling, whether that is boundaries or letting go and going with faith and having unconditional love or forgiveness for that person. Same with friendships of long distance and acquaintances, okay? You have the authority here to heal situations that may have been brought up over the internet. Say you decided to take authority over what you see on the internet, what you hear on the internet, where you're scrolling on the internet, right? You have that authority, and Saturn has been trying to teach you this, okay? It's also been trying to tell you excuse me, because Saturn had been teaching you lessons, so you could have gotten into arguments over the internet. You could have gotten into arguments over groups, clubs, and affiliations. You could have felt like you didn't know exactly where you wanted to be because Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, and that's the belief system that you have, okay? And because you were believing a certain way, Saturn had been trying to teach you that you can believe any way that you want. But remember, whatever you believe, you perceive. Okay? So everybody has a truth. I'm going to have to explain this because it's a little complicated. So everybody has a truth. Their truth is their opinion. You need to recognize that nobody knows the truth. Okay? That everyone has their own truth, that it's their opinion. And once you look at another person's opinion, and remember that it is an opinion, it doesn't affect you. Understood? It's more or less of a society thing because we're dealing with the 11th house. And the 11th house deals with the collective. It deals with the public. It deals with the masses, you know? And they may think that say you're like 45 years old, never been married, that you should already be married and have children. Well, that's their perception. That is their belief. It's not necessarily the truth, okay? So you changing the way that you see the truth or changing the way that you see others' truth as an opinion can help you get through the challenge that you're going through. And it will allow you to let go and go with faith throughout life and let the universe do what it needs to do. And you tapping into your own intuitive abilities to get through the next step, okay? I hope you got that. I really do. Because a lot of people hold the masses and collective's opinion on a high regard, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what you believe and what you perceive, okay? All right, so this could also, with the 9th house activated with Saturn, could be trying to tell you that you are ready to be a teacher, okay, of spirituality, of any type of esoteric or taboo modality, right? Ninth house is teachers, preachers, and gurus. It could also be trying to tell you that not all teachers, preachers, and gurus have the truth. Okay? I went through this. They call it, I say they, which is the masses, they call it some type of religious poverty, right? And I went through this with, I dabbed into many religions, and each one of them, I seen a type of truth that was happening with all of them, but I also understood at the very end what I have been telling you, that everybody has an opinion, and it's not necessarily the truth, and you have to make up your own. Right? Whatever you believe, you perceive out into the world. If you think that you can't do it, you can't do it, right? If you think that you can do it, you will fight until you can. You know what I mean? It will give you some type of energy, some type of push to push you out to your hopes, dreams, and wishes. But like I was saying, the ninth house could go either way, whether you are the one that is the teacher, preacher, or guru, or you're listening to one, right? Everybody has a story, and that's what makes life an experience. And to hear other people's story and be relatable to their story, it can help others, okay? If you had been on the fence of, I'm not worthy of being that teacher, preacher, or guru kind of thing, or I'm not worthy to be on the internet and put out my story. Honey, everybody does it. Everybody does it, whether or not they have a YouTube channel, whether or not they have a Facebook, right? They put it in the feed. You see all kinds of people putting out what happened during their day or what they're going through or what have you. You know, you can do this. It'll be fine. Okay, so anyway, so we're going to look at, so Saturn's going to give you the authority to take responsibility. Take responsibility over any type of analytical thinking that you have to resolve any questions or problems that you may be going through. Okay, now we have Mercury that will conjunct the North Node. And the North Node is in Pisces, in that 11th house. All right, and the North Node is activating your awakening to what needs to be said, expressed, or thought about for your evolution. So you could get some type of divine download by using those modalities that I had spoken of, astro travel, frequency healing. It could be some type of rehabilitation that you're doing. It could be some type of activation that you're introduced to. All of these things could be coming over the internet or through groups, clubs, affiliations, or community, right? So if, you know, there's a yoga class in your community, it might be a good idea. It might be a good idea to go. Or if there's some type of religious group or faith-based group that is happening within your community and you have that nudge of interest, do it, right? So just keep an eye out on your intuitive, on your gut feeling. Usually, it's been said that your gut is talking to you within 3 seconds, right, of making that choice. So if somebody asks you to go to a party and you're like, I don't know, that is your gut saying no, right? That is the first 3 seconds. That is your gut, your soul, your higher self saying it's not a good idea. Because if you end up going, you usually don't have a good time or you end up leaving early. So keep that in mind, right? Because your mind tries to tell you one thing, your intuitive being, your higher self, tries to tell you another, okay? And I'm trying to get you to understand and recognize your intuitive being. First 3 seconds of making a choice, okay? All right, Taurus. A new moon that's happening in the 11th, a new beginning in the 11th house of groups, clubs, affiliations, organizations, hopes, dreams, wishes coming true. Also, rewards and gains that could be coming to you. Friendships of long distance, friendships that are acquaintances, a new relationship maybe with your older sibling, a new socializing event that you're attending that changes things for you. Could be a healing situation, right? I would love to go to one of those seminars that Tony Robbins has, right? Or even Mind Valley talks. Technology, the internet, it could be a new beginning of you using that as your healing modality or being the person to heal others, right, on the internet. So thank you, Taurus, for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm losing my voice, by the way, it seems. Thank you for being patient. And I'll see you next time.